Hey, it's good to see you guys again. Today we got the Geisley MRGG Mark 1. This is SOCOM's new medium range gas gun. It is a 20-inch semi-automatic 6.5 Creedmoor. Just picked this thing up, put the bipod on it, put the Nightforce on it, and we are gonna bring it to the range and test some stuff out. Never even shot it. This is the very first time I've even shot it. It's brand spanking new, so definitely got to get some photos of it until I start beating the shit out of it. But really excited to get my hands on one of these things. I know they were being talked about probably about 2 years ago. And I was like, I was waiting. They're like, yeah, it's coming to the market. And then waited around for probably about a year and a half. And then I saw the price tag. This thing is stupid expensive. I think I spent like $6,700 on it, just the rifle. But wanted to try it out. And you only live once. Money, it's just a fabric of your imagination. So blow it all. Buy cool guns, buy ammo, go train. So here we go. Let's just see what the accuracy on this thing is. So I've been shooting the Norma Golden Target 143 grains. Normally I shoot 147s. I like Hornady, but I got a bunch of this stuff in bulk. It's not terrible. I'm probably going to try out the 147 grains, but these were my groups for the 100 yards. These ones I was just getting on paper and trying to kind of zero it in. And then these are my last 4 shots that I did. Can still bring it over maybe 1 or 2 mils, but we'll see what happens. But really not a bad group. I think it will only get tighter with the more rounds through it. I mean, I think this is, I put about 20-30 rounds through it. I kind of struggled getting it on paper, but that was on me. I was shooting some steel and then got it right on paper. So accuracy is pretty good. So far so good. Again, I think it will get a little better once we start kind of getting it more carbon and stuff in there. And then we'll try the 147 grain, because who knows, man. I was like, dude, you put like a 147 grain in, or you're kind of hone in on that right grain, and that thing could be a laser beam. So we'll see what happens. I have like no time on this thing. I have about 40-50 rounds through it. I zeroed it, shot some steel, and that was really about it. So that was kind of the point of this rifle. I kind of wanted to literally just take it out of the package, throw a scope on it, throw a bipod on it, throw a suppressor on it, and call it quits. But let's just start from nut to butt. This is my first very, very first impressions of this thing. So please don't tear me apart, because I don't know anything about it. But first things first, it is using a OSS muzzle brake or Huxwork, whatever era you are from. They are the same company, but they did transition into Huxworks from OSS. I have 2 suppressors, and those are my main suppressors that I use. And guess good fortune that they put a OSS brake on it, so I don't have to buy another one and then throw it on and time it and everything like that. So I am using a old school OSS, the 762, I think T1 or something like that, suppressor. Runs really, really good on it, softens and smooths the whole rifle out, and makes a lot better shooting experience. It's a 20-inch direct impingement 6.5 Creedmoor semi-automatic. All my stuff is going to the 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm becoming a big 6.5 Creedmoor groupie, having a lot of fun shooting that thing, and I think it's a extremely great cartridge. Here, we'll just do the rail. It is a M-LOK rail. The big gripe that I have about this rail is right here. You can't really see it kind of in the camera, but it sticks out just a little farther than the rest of the rail, and it digs into your hand. So if you're not shooting it with a bipod or something, and you have a seat clamp on it, I've noticed it was like digging into my hands, and it didn't feel very, very good. I wouldn't really want to lug this thing around and be shooting it that way, because it's not very comfortable. I'm not really sure why they did that, because I don't think it's for an attachment or anything, because I had to put this quad rail piece on it for the bipod. It's too big to stick any sort of attachment on it, but I could be wrong. But it's not a very smooth rail right here. The rest is, but then it kind of gets a little wider out here and it digs into your hand. So
Not really a big fan of that, but I do like how they put the QD mounts on it. There's a couple of them. One here, one on this other side, one here, and one over here. Yeah, one on the other side here on the stock. But awesome that they did that. I think all these companies should be doing QD mounts on their rails and on their guns that come with them. Using the Nightforce Attacker in the Geissele Precision mount. You guys know me, I love the Geissele Precisions. That's how I really got introduced to Geissele, that and the trigger. But I love the Geissele Super Precision and the Attacker. Everybody loves the Nightforce Attacker. Great scope. This thing will see to the moon and back. In the lower receiver, so the lower receiver, it is all ambidextrous controls. It's 2026, guys. It is, well, soon to be 2026, excuse me. If you're not running ambidextrous controls, get the hell out of my face, dude. We're fighting. We are fighting. Really glad that all these companies are going to that ambidextrous controls, left-handed, right-handed, whatever you are. It just creates a lot better shooting experience for everybody. So they are running the SSA E trigger in this thing, which is awesome because I put those in all of my rifles. I love that trigger. That was another product of Geissele that kind of introduced me to them, and I love those things. It's a 2-stage trigger, very smooth, good break, awesome. I love them. I just freaking love them. Put them in everything. So definitely check out the SSAE and the Geissele Super Precision. Guys, they didn't pay me to say any of this or anything like that. These are just products that I've always used prior to even purchasing the MRGG. The magazines, good on them for using just standard magazines, unlike, you know, HK or FN with the SCAR, where they have specific mags and they're like 200 freaking bucks for a magazine. Geissele is just a standard mag. I've been running the P mags on them and they run great. Inexpensive, easy to get, and they'll last you forever. What else? Oh, another gripe that I have is this stock. I don't think this cheek rise can even go up or down. I could be wrong. Again, I'll do more research on it. I'll play with it a little more, but literally right out of the box, put a scope on it, put a bipod on it, brought it here. So it is fixed. I don't think that there is a length of pull adjustment, which kind of sucks, especially being a medium range gas gun. You probably want to do a little more critiquing or a little more adjustment on your length of pull with a precision rifle. I don't think this goes up, the cheek rise. I could totally be wrong, but if it does, it's not easy to pull up. But not really into the stock here. First impressions, it's the PRS Lite, but we'll make it work. It is what it is. I do wish that it was a folding stock. I wish a lot of these other companies, I wish they started making these stocks fold, but this one is not, and it is what it is. But that's another gripe that I have on this thing, on the Mark 1. Another thing that I noticed, forward assist, awesome. I much rather have a forward assist and not use it than need it and not have it. You can ask Kyle Rittenhouse about that. So great on them that they put on they kept the forward assist. I know a lot of other companies, like I think the M110A1, they shaved it, and the Knights Armament, I think they shaved theirs as well. Or not shave it, they don't have it. So glad they have the forward assist. I hope that's a piece that a lot of people and a lot of companies keep on their guns, is that forward assist, because it is handy. It is handy. I have had to use it before, and it will definitely save you. So my final and biggest gripe about the Mark 1 MRGG, the price tag. Brothers, homies, this thing was $6,700 just for the rifle. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Help me out. We need to recoup some money. Very, very expensive rifle. And I hate saying this because it kind of just neglects the entire thing as soon as I say this comment. There are a lot of other rifles out there that are significantly cheaper that are just as good, if not better. I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. You can get this exact same semi-automatic 6.5 Creedmoor, or build one, or buy one, or whatever, for a fraction of $6,700. I think Euro Optic has them a little cheaper at like $6,400, but I spent a little more on this. Traded some stuff, so that's why. But $6,700 for a freaking semi-automatic 6.5 Creedmoor is ridiculous. There's nothing on here that is worth $6,700. It's literally a direct impingement semi-automatic 6.5 Creedmoor. Technology's not new. I cannot justify $6,700 on this rifle. I'm just dumb enough to even to spend that money. I'm fortunate enough where I can. If you're going to be eating ramen noodles for 2 months to afford this thing, don't do it, guys. Do not do it. Spend a fraction of it on something else. Spend the rest of that money on a good piece of glass and a lot of ammo and a range membership and go out and train. All right. You don't need a $6,700 rifle. Okay. I'm just stupid. So, and it's for content, I guess. So please like, comment, and subscribe. But that's my first impressions of the Mark 1 Mod 0, SOCOM's new rifle, aka the MRGG by Geissele. I'm going to put a lot of rounds through this thing. I'm really glad that I get to put this in my collection because I have a lot of other good tests, and we're going to do a battle. Another DMR battle. I will be making some more videos, and we will see the best of the best. My personal opinion on best of the best DMR style rifles out there on the market at the moment. So we will do that test in the future, but I'm really excited to put some more rounds through this thing and see what it's capable of. Here at the 1,000 yards, so I do have access to 1,000 yards. This thing will reach probably well past that, but we will give it the 1,000-yard test and see how it performs. So that will be in the next videos, and I'll probably put another maybe 1,000 rounds through it before I make another kind of mid-impression video of it. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Really excited. Let's start making some videos. I always get, life gets in the way, man. I got so much stuff going on, but definitely want to start making some more videos. I got a bunch of new rifles, got a bunch of new equipment that we can test out, and I'd love to show you guys. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys back out there later.